Hello class, my future project subject is about ISIS in Pakistan. What does the future hold for Pakistan and why should I care? Coming to you from Lehigh, Utah, this is Joel Olivares. We are here today talking about the effects of ISIS in Pakistan. Now, you may be asking yourself, why should I care about ISIS in Pakistan? It doesn't pertain to me. I do not live in Pakistan. This may be true, but if Pakistan becomes over-influenced by ISIS, it could be detrimental to the US. Let's begin our discussion by talking about ISIS itself. According to our reading, the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, ISIS, is a terrorist organization that has controlled large areas of territory in western Iraq and eastern Syria. ISIS's main goal is to control areas. There are two other groups of terrorists other than ISIS that we need to discuss to fully understand this organization. First, there is Al-Qaeda. This is a group founded by Osama bin Laden and Mohammed Atif. Its roots are found in the Sunni Islam religion and the literal interpretation of the Quran. They are against anyone they feel is opposed to Islam. Next, we have the Taliban. The Taliban branches from the Pashtun way of life in Afghanistan. They were meant to create peace, but later became a way of life with strict rules for the community to live by. This terrorist organization is mainly used to further political goals. These groups can declare an Islamic state if desired. This means they will take on a new form of government based on the Islamic law. These principles include using the Quran to lead their lives along with a chosen leader of the government. Many countries have also chosen to live by these principles. Now, let's come back to what this means for Pakistan. From reading on the more modern history of Pakistan, we see that Pakistan helped the US find terrorists such as Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda. Without their help, the US may never have found them, and there most likely would have been terrorist attacks like 9/11. In 2018, however, the US decided to withdraw funds from Pakistan, leaving the relationship wounded. If ISIS takes control of Pakistan, they may plot against the US because of their anger from the funds being pulled. The US also has an obligation to help other countries, because if ISIS is not controlled, it could very likely make its way into the US and do more damage than it has already done. ISIS in Pakistan. The major concern for Pakistan right now is the influence ISIS is having on its people through the internet. They are recruiting people, especially young adults, by luring them in and inspiring them to join ISIS. In 2017, it was estimated that 2,000 to 3,000 people from Pakistan have been recruited. Although ISIS has been able to recruit many people, it has had a hard time taking control over any parts of Pakistan. Each time that ISIS has tried to take control over parts of Pakistan, the military has badly beaten them. Pakistani people are against ISIS and are doing everything they can to keep their country safe from it. There has been a large impact from ISIS in Pakistan. However, according to the article Pakistan's Fight Against ISIS, it says that more than 60,000 people have lost their lives in Pakistan due to numerous terrorist attacks from ISIS, many of which include suicide bombers that go into public places with best-filled bombs and kill themselves along with everyone else. Pakistan has hundreds of thousands of military troops on the Afghanistan border. but it cannot stop ISIS by itself. The reason this issue should be important to us is because no one else is standing up for Pakistan or trying to help them out of this situation. The US is pulling funds, but it's not helping enough with a terrorist group that could potentially make its way into the US and do just as much damage as it has in other countries. As of right now, Pakistan is holding their own and doing their best to fight off ISIS. With the help of other countries, ISIS may be able to be fully controlled, but without that support, it may spread and continue to grow. Future of ISIS in Pakistan. Today, in 2020, ISIS is continuing its full force. The US is receiving many threats from ISIS, and they are retaliating with a $10 million bounty for the top leader. I believe, however, that if they would put more emphasis on helping Pakistan, giving them the support they need, and creating alliances with other countries, they would have be more able to both uh, they would be more able to both find the leader and get rid of ISIS altogether. One way that the US could help Pakistan would be to create an alliance with the Pakistani government to use drones to help find members of ISIS. This could help unite Pakistan and the US and use the resources the US has already in Pakistan. And then the Pakistani government could take over finding and handling the members of ISIS. I predict that in the future ISIS will either become more powerful and uncontrollable, or it will die out. This depends on how countries create alliances and find the leader of these terrorist groups and cut them out. If nothing is changed, however, I believe that ISIS will become stronger, and will cause many large terrorist attacks all over the world, include all over the world. I include my resources or the bibliography, and I hope you enjoy uh, this this presentation. Thank you very much, and thank you for your time.